While staying in Cusco, we went on the Huchuy Cosqo 2-day trek, a 17-kilometer trail starting from Laguna Qorikancha, about an hour from Cusco. The trail takes you along the ancient Inca trail, passing many Incan ruins and terraces along the way, and out to Huchuy Cosqo Incan ruins that overlook the sacred valley where we camped for the night before hiking out the next day. We used a company called SAS Travel, which we highly recommend. What's up everyone? We're about an hour outside of Cusco and we're doing the Huchuy Cosqo 2-day trek. So now we're hiking to Huchuy Cosqo, which is an Incan ruin, and then we're going to camp there for the night, and then we're hiking down before catching the train to Machu Picchu. Nat is suffering from elevation sickness and she can't make it. She's just laid out in bed, but she's going to meet up with us to go to Machu Picchu. So let's go. This is called the Golden Lake, and our guide told us it's got this name because apparently when the Spanish conquered the area, the Inca were thought to have thrown all their treasures into the lake. So the Golden Lake. Alright, so we've just started the hike and apparently we're going to be hiking to the top of this mountain here and make our way along this ridge. And up here there's two markers on the top of the hill, and from here we join the Inca trail where we drop over the other side of the mountain and head down. Alright, starting to make our way up the mountain now. It's getting harder to breathe as we're gaining elevation, but the views behind me are absolutely amazing, as you probably can see. But yeah, hopefully it gets a little bit easier once we get to the top, because I think we're going to be following the mountain around. Hi. Alright, so right now we're walking on the Inca trail to Huchuy Cosqo. So all around the Andes here, around the Cusco area, they have many Inca trails linking all the different cities that the Inca built in the area. So right now we're linked up with one of these Inca trails that goes to Huchuy Cosqo, which is the ruins that we're going to explore today. So yeah, let's go. And nobody does this hike, so we're just wandering around. Nobody else on this trail. These beautiful views. It's so peaceful, so quiet. This is amazing. And it's only going to get better, he said. So after we go past these hills in front of us, we then can see the sacred valley, and he says the views from there are absolutely amazing. So yeah, we'll see you there. Oh, you're going back to Mummy. Alright, we're walking through a little village now, little farming village. They'll have these mud brick houses with straw roofs. Alright, let's see what's inside this little house. basket. Some old cooking stuff. Wow, the roof. Cool. Yeah, some old cooking equipment. An old radio. Check that out. Now we're coming down to have lunch, and the horse guy and the chef walked here via another route. Alright, so the caballo guy and the master chef have come down here and set up this tent, and they're cooking up some lunch for us. It's about 11 o'clock. We're staying in amongst this, like, I don't know, farm, ruined village, I don't know what it is. Alright, here is our dining room for lunch. Check it out. What has Master Chef got cooked up for us? Our spread for lunch, whatever that is. What is that?
Cucumber and
cucumber, some sort of salad. We've got some rice, chicharron de pollo, and some guacamole. Check that out, that looks epic. Completely stuffed after lunch, and now we're going to chill out, lie down on these mattresses for a bit before we head off. Alright, so we've rested up after having lunch. Now we're back on the Inca Trail and off to Huchuy Cosqo. So let's go. Here's a cool overlook of the canyon. There's an Incan gate there. Let me go down there, and there's the canyon. Wow, that's really cool. So we're starting to come through the canyon now. I'm going to pass through the gate. Very nice. And into the canyon. Right, check this out. Down there. Woo. And there. Now the trail is heading beside the Sacred Valley, and the views along here are absolutely amazing. You can see all the little villages down below and the river running down below. Absolutely awesome. Alright, so we've almost arrived at Huchuy Cosqo. I can see the main gate to the city from here, and the walk so far along the Sacred Valley has been absolutely stunning. The views are amazing, some of the best views I've ever seen. Anyway, check it out here. At the end of the terraces there is the main gate to Huchuy Cosqo city, and then we'll be there. And wow, this place is just fantastic. These views, man. Here's our caballos. There we go. Huchuy Cosqo, meaning Little Cusco in Quechua, served as a royal estate and stronghold during the Inca era. Huchuy Cosqo showcases the amazing engineering and architectural skills of the Incas with well-preserved stone structures, terraces and agricultural systems. Our extremely knowledgeable guide showed us around the site, explaining the purpose of the buildings and explaining the religious significance of some of the architecture at the site. Okay, here we have a magic rock, apparently, that has energy, and they built a building around it. I'm going to go touch it and drain all of its energy.
Sun and the moon, no? Yeah. Man and woman, day, night, no? It's the balance, the yin and yang, and also the water, no?
Yeah.
Come down, no? And we have 1, 2, and 3 canals.
Bathing in the sacred water here of the water temple. Alright, so this is our campsite for the night. Check out those views. And right behind me is the Incan ruins. Awesome. And a cat. Alright, so we've just had our tour of Huchuy Cosqo and it is absolutely amazing. We were the only ones here and the guide showed us all around the place, pointed out all the small little things. You can walk up and touch things here. Nothing's blocked off. You have full access to everything. It's an absolutely beautiful place and it just overlooks the sacred valley here. And now we've just gone down to check out our campsite, which is just down from the ruins here, and it overlooks the sacred valley as well, and you've got the ruins straight behind us. Absolutely beautiful place. I would highly recommend anyone to do this hike. If you come to Peru, if you're staying in Cusco, amazing, amazing hike. I cannot recommend it anymore. Yeah, Alright, we've gotten up super early and day 2 of hiking starts now as we leave Huchuy Cosqo. So let's go. All right, it's been brutal so far. We've been going straight uphill through this valley. It's so hard to breathe at this elevation. And I think most of the hike today is going uphill, so it's going to be a bit of a slog. Alright, so we've come across some more Inca terraces here in the middle of the valley. Wow, really cool. Let's keep walking. climb up these Inca stairs and have a good look at them. Ooh. Yeah, you can see that building better now from here. It's right up between the gap here in these rocks. Alright, so we have more ruins here. Just all the way along this valley, heaps of Incan ruins. Awesome. Alright, here come our horses. They're caught up to us now after packing up our camp. The halfway point now, and we hiked all the way along here and from down there somewhere, a long way down there somewhere. Crazy. Hopefully the steep bit is over now. Alright, we've started the second half of day 2 of the hike. We've just come out of the lush green valley there, and now we're into this grassland here. We're still gaining a lot of elevation. Hopefully, eventually we'll come out of the top of this valley and then we'll start going down again. But until then, it's just a huge slog. It's hard to breathe up here, but it's so beautiful. The views are amazing. This valley is just full of Incan ruins. Nobody sees these ruins, right? They're just on these trails. Nobody comes out here. The guide says he only does 4 hikes a year out here. So amazing, so beautiful. Whew. Anyway, we'll keep pushing and we'll see you later. Alright, so we're almost at the top of the valley now. The end is in sight, hopefully. We've had many false horizons before we got here, but hopefully this is it. Check it out. That has to be the top, right? It can't be not the top. But let's see, I'll let you know when I get up there. Woo! I made it to the top. Whew, it was a slug, but we're there. Now it's all downhill for lunch. What's for lunch? Llama? Alright, so there's our camp for lunch with this amazing backdrop. Can't wait, let's go. Yeah, the Last Supper. The Last Supper, let's go. Every meal starts off with soup on this trip. No idea what it is, but let's have a go. Our last lunch. Saltada alpaca, some potatoes, and a shitload of rice. All right, so we finished our lunch and it was absolutely delicious. Now we have a 1 hour hike to our final destination, Huchuy Lake. So let's go. All right. Looks like we have made it. We hope you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around and check out our other videos in the Peru playlist.